Alright, as a first-time homeowner, uh, there are some tools you're going to need for some simple DIYs, right? Let's go over some of the more essential tools that you're going to need to start out. Because, I mean, let's face it, this is a cool tool. You don't need this to play. After you're in your house for a while, you might. But this is definitely not one to start off with. Even though it's really cool and really fun to use. Let's go with some simple stuff here. Of course, we all know simple little screwdrivers, Phillips head, flathead. Okay, not overly useful. Nice long Phillips head, that can be useful. Is that really what you want to do? Do you really want to go out and buy screwdrivers? And then, of course, we can go into the socket sets, of which this is probably not a complete socket set. This is many, many years old, and I've probably lost a few. No, I haven't lost too many of them. But you can get a nice little socket set, 20, 40 bucks. I don't remember what this was. You take your little socket, you find the right piece for it, put it in, and then you have a little bit of fun loosening stuff, tightening stuff. Essentially, that's what you're going to. Most of what you're going to have to do is to just tinker with stuff a little bit. It's fun. I mean, you can get a lot of stuff done with something as simple as a little socket set. When I say they're like $40 to start off with, not overly expensive, not overly, and you don't have to buy everything all at once, right? You can buy things as you go, and that's the important thing. Just because you start off with one set of one very specific tools, that doesn't mean you're locked in there. You move on. You grab the tools you need for the job you're doing. But to start off, socket set could be a good thing, although kind of limited in what you can do with it, right? I just brought it down. Nice little drill set. These aren't overly expensive. I'm missing a few bits on this one. That's okay though. I have like 5 or 6 different sets, so I lose a bit and then I go buy another set. Yeah, I'm wasteful. That's okay though. I don't remember how much this cost. I mean, I think this is my oldest set, and well, I bought it probably 20 years ago. I don't know. I'm only missing what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only missing 4. Probably broke them. I probably broke them. But I mean, that's kind of essential to have some drill bits. Because you're going to want to drill holes, right? I mean, eventually you're going to find a hole to drill, which kind of leads you into a bigger purchase. Now, we will make this simple. Get a driver. Okay? One thing about a driver, it doesn't matter what brand you get. The Hart brand from Walmart, I think it's made by the same company that makes Ryobi or one of them other higher name brands. It's the same company that does it. So, I mean, it's a budget-friendly option, and there's a lot of stuff you can do with it, right? Any power tool is going to be essentially the same as every other power tool. Other than, I mean, you got to pay attention to the voltage. So I got this nice little driver right here, made by Rigid. It's only 12 volt. Battery's probably close to dead. I haven't used it in a couple years, but it's only 12 volt. It's going to be very limited use for a lot of things around the house. And then I got the Hart 20 volt. This was actually cheaper than this, but this will get most of your stuff done. Of course, if you only need a 12 volt, get a 12 volt. You can get a lot done with a 12 volt. It's not going to work as well for something that's overly tight or really seriously tight. Of course, this isn't really going to work a lot for something that's super tight. Okay, that's what this bad boy comes with. But you don't need to start with that. As far as for a driver though, I mean, versatile. You can put your little bits in there for your little screwdrivers. You can Put your little sockets in there. Oops, I had that turned up a little too high for your getting your bolts and stuff off. Which kind of negates the need for this, and negates the need for things like this. Okay, so get these little things, add-ons, whatever. They sell them in little packs like that. There's a bunch of different bits in there. Wonderful for different projects you might run into. Of course, they have another one here, Hyper Tough. That's another one. I think this one had one bit that I needed for one bit, and this one didn't have that bit, so it is what it is. And of course, it'll also fit your drill bits as well. So if you really want to go for biggest bang for your buck, go with the driver. Go with the driver. Driver, drill holes, and drive, sockets, screwdrivers, whatever you need. Oh, it's missing 5 bits. There's one over there I didn't see. And I mean, this would be like high priority to me. Okay. Whoopsie. But this little bit connector here, I mean, I can take that little bit out and swap it off. So I mean, you just swap them out with your different bits, your flat heads, your Phillips heads, your star bits, your hex bits, and everything. Makes everything easy, super easy. Otherwise, you're going like this for hours. Okay. So I mean, drill bits, a bunch of little bits for different heads and stuff. And one of your bit holder things, or 2 of your bit holder things. Of course, there's more bit heads. And I got more bit heads and things. You know, this one's actually got some different socket stuff, and even one that well, it fell into some water and laid there for quite a while. But there's a lot of different types of bits in this. This is mainly Phillips, and I mean, there's stuff here to put your sockets on and everything else. So nice little thing to pick up. That way, you're still gonna need to buy sockets, although you can find a smaller socket set for what you need. If you're gonna use a drill driver, your regular sockets will be fine. But if you're going to use something like a impact, which for a first time homeowner, I would steer clear until you're more familiar. Because this is way more powerful, and you can actually destroy a lot of things. You can destroy things with this too, so you got to learn how to use it. Depends on what project you're doing. I mean, if you're going to be sanding something, I mean, pick up a little sander. I think you can buy these for like $30 now. I mean, they used to be like $60, I think. But it's just adjustable. You can put it on and stuff. I usually don't favor these. I know a lot of guys do. I usually don't. I mean, they have their uses. Staple gun. That's one thing you should definitely have. You never know when you might need to staple something. Insulation, repair, replace insulation, repair, stuff. It's always nice, always good to have a little staple gun. As far as socket sets, I mean, you can buy the little itty bitty sets. I mean, this had like 4 on it. Another one had 8 on it. Another one had 8 on it. But I mean, it's what you need for what you're doing. Yeah, that's essentially all you need to get started. It's a nice driver. I have a bunch of different bits in here. Bits and sockets, and that was my go bag, right? But anyway, bits, some sockets and more bits. This is the kind of stuff you need. And like I said, it doesn't and drill bits. And like I said, it doesn't matter what brand you go with; they're going to work. You can go with Milwaukee, you can go with Hart, you can go with Ryobi, you can go with DeWalt if you have the money to blow. it's going to do the same thing. It's just some of these settings are going to be a little bit different, and you have to learn the machine, right? That's all it is. More batteries. More batteries. Anyway, I spent way too much on batteries. Don't worry about getting a whole bunch of extra batteries. I mean, I would definitely, if you're going to do stuff, at least pick up two, one extra one. That way, you can charge one while you're using one. Right? I mean, nothing sucks worse than being partway through a project and the battery dying, and then you have to wait to charge it. Anyway, I hope this helps someone out. We'll put some links below in the description for probably for the Hart brand. We'll just try to find, drill bits from Hart and some sockets and stuff for these from Hart. I mean, right here, it's not overly expensive. It is an investment. You will get years of use out of these. You can tell by this bad boy that I've gotten some use out of it. I think I bought it maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. Yeah, it's quite well broken in. I haven't had a single battery yet. Anyway, I hope that helps you out. Enjoy the pleasures of fixing things. And you're going to find tools. I mean, these are not like all-inclusive of what you need. Because you're going to find projects that you need some other specialty tool for. And you're going to have to go buy it. And then you're going to have fun with it. And that is what makes it all worth it.